There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. He is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bruins offense will have first crack at this one. And there he is, the dangerous Wayne Knight. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Rides to the back. He's stopped.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Out wide right, it's Matthews. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and they'll lose a few yards as a result.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Iamaleava rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Iamaleava from the gun on third down. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Badgers offense will now get its first chance with the footballs. And here comes Abu Sama. He has become a key piece of this offense.
What a challenge for this running back here. This late in the season against a conference opponent, one of the better run defenses in the entire country, too. We know this guy's been an absolute game breaker toting the rock, but this defensive coaching staff has had a lot of time and a lot of film all season to watch this guy and watch the schemes of this running attack. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can break through in one of his biggest tests of the year.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10. Joseph fires to the wideout. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Again, it's Joseph. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Upstairs, he's got it. He's running free down the middle. All the way. Touchdown, Badgers. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Ellis. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Yeah, the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me positive yards most of the time.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Finds his man. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Bruins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Could be an alley. At the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense and make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throwing Joseph. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Badgers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wants to throw on first. Here comes the heat. And they got him.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Pulls it in. It's Brooks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Joseph flips it out to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Using his legs, it's Knight. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
Throwing, Imaliava fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to try to get it himself. Got out of trouble and throws. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Drops back. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. As we get a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. On the run, it's Knight. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's amazing. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Right side, it's Matthews. Great move. Now he's got room. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Iamaleava. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary, the big tight end, catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little DBs away. Get off me.
And the Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back, he does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Motion from the wideout. Joseph on the play action. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevel to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot, and you're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots. But it won't be an offense with Wisconsin that it's opening up. It's throwing the football 30, 40 times again.
Fights off a defender. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. In the den of the crowd, here's Joseph. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab on the shot. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Well, a lot of UCLA fans obviously familiar with the name Wayne Knight. Big Ten fans are going to get a lot more familiar with that. And if you've watched this guy play at JMU, you understand he is a difference maker for your offense. He can hit the home run. You combine him with Iamaleava, David, and all of a sudden this offense can have a lot of balance, and at UCLA they can be explosive.
Can be explosive. And how about welcoming Bob Chesney, too? You got a new coach. You got optimism. He's won at a high level, at every level. Division III, Division II. You saw him take JMU a year ago for the college football playoff. Now he joins the Bruins with a lot of talent, a lot of his guys, and some expectations.
The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Knight. Cutting it off. Tough to determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. In the red area, it's Knight. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Looks as if he's going to run it. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. The Badgers now use their third timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Quarterback keeper. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Sometimes turning your nose up at easy points can come back to bite you, but can they make it pay off by converting on fourth down? Looking for the edge. The pitch. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bruins.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start.
Goes high to pull it in. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Again, it's Joseph. Look out! Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throwing Joseph. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Now here's Joseph. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Joseph, rush right in his face. Out wide left, it's Kearney. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Searching for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Bruins sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Finds his big tight end. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it himself. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Throwing, Iamaleava. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw it to Maleava. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick give. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Throwing Joseph. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for room. It's Knight. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Maleava. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Makes a connection. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. The give to the left. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, Etia Maleava. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Badgers getting that pass rush from the 2nd level like they did with a T.J. Watt or his brother who played up front who transferred from Central Michigan.
They've had a long list of guys, and it's funny, they all kind of look the same. You know, athletic, smart guys that are tough guys, but one thing you have to have it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Joseph. Rushes on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Badgers are threatening on 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Jackson. Touchdown, Badgers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he takes that return into plus territory at the 47. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Takes the handoff. It's Knight. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Out wide right, it's Matthews. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the corner. Rides the option, he keeps it. The handoff. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. The ride. Sees an alley. Tons of room in the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
And the Badgers in the hurry-up. Throwing Joseph. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snags it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Badgers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Back to the ground game on the left. All over him immediately. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Joseph. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job just to get rid of that one.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. He's looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. Trying to barrel in. And it's caught, but he's stopped short, and you have to get the route past the marker on 4th down.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need 1 play. We need 1 run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the 1st.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava pulls it in. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? Needs it. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
How about that? 4th down, I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep, listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They want to run it left here. Maybe a quick, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Second and long here. These corners backing off a bit. Throwing Joseph. Complete downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And this is a tough...
And, guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Joseph. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the dub.